Welcome to Shepherd's Coffee Talk. This is part 2 on our series of style personalities. We know about body shapes. Last time we talked about the dramatic personality and dressing, which is me. And this week we're talking about...
Sexy and alluring, Elaine Charon. She is sexy and alluring, but that's also her style personality. She's a body shape and style expert here at Shepherd's, and she's going to tell us about herself basically today. Yeah. So tell us look at her, but what makes you...
We know what makes you sexy and alluring, but right. What are the characteristics of that style personality?
Right. Well, to me, when Catherine, our style guru here at Shepherd's, first told me, Elaine, you are sexy alluring with a touch of classic, I thought, no, I don't feel sexy. Yes. I don't relate to that. But there's a definite shopping pattern. There are fabrics, textures, colors associated with the personality that really, really ring through, oh my God, 100%.
So talk about what that is.
Yeah. Right. So in terms of a shopper, you are the girl that will go into a store and head straight to the sales rack.
Okay.
For better or worse is what I have found out with age. Okay. So as
yes. What do you mean?
Oh my God. Well, typically for worse.
So you mean you buy things because it's on sale and it really doesn't suit you?
Exactly. Oh, when I lose 10 pounds, this will work, so I should get this. Oh, this is such a good price. I know that I'll wear this sometimes. And guess what? It ends up in my extended wardrobe, 75% of it, which I never wear. Wow. And you end up with tags that stay on your garments, and you look at the tag and you say, wow, look at all that I've saved here. But have you really saved? Because you've never worn it. So you'll put it on in the morning, try to make it work, spend 50 minutes on it. It's nothing. You're defeated. Put it back on the hanger and go to pieces that have, a little more quality attached to them that you probably paid full pop for. Yeah. Okay.
So be it. What else makes you sexy and alluring?
Right. So in terms of fabrics and so on, a typical sexy alluring will look for fabrics that do not crease. So I'm living in the right age, okay? The age of Simply, which I love.
Yeah. Hackably perfect.
Hackably perfect. Joseph Ribkoff. I love your top.
Thank you.
Yes. Stretch jersey pieces that you can pack and never wear. I like to think that I want to look as good at the end of an evening as I do walking out the door at 5 o'clock, leaving my home.
And feel as good.
Feel as good. So to me, polyester fabrications are the way to go. Natural fibers, I don't have a lot of time.
You don't like the linens, they wrinkle too much.
No, and I don't want to care for pieces either. I want to put them in the washing machine, set them up to dry, and that's it. No iron is the way to go for me.
So when you think of sexy and alluring, you think low cut, to the body. Is that what a sexy alluring personality is?
Some of it is that, and I would say that if you feel that you're in good shape, and Spanx are definitely part of
How many
your
do you
attire.
wear? How many do you Spanx do you wear?
Sometimes 2 at a time.
Yes, I heard you say you had 3 on. So.
Yes, I must have a little sexy and alluring in me too.
I have none. I have no Spanx.
Because you know what? You don't care if you've got to. Suck it up, that's fine. You are ready to sacrifice for style.
That's a good tip.
That's very, very important.
What about shapes and clothes? Marlene talks about the low cut, but are there certain shapes and lengths and things like that appeal to you?
Well, typically you're looking for at least part of your body to be somewhat form-fitting. So if you're wearing a fuller tunic, you'll want to wear a slim leg pant to showcase that, or vice versa. So dresses, form-fitting dresses are definitely your friend. You'll probably go to faux leather because it's less expensive than real leather and easier to maintain. But the beauty again today is that faux leather can look absolutely wonderful. It's easy to wear, so that kind of thing. You're into trends, but not so much. Again, it's more into sexy than trends. Accessories are your friends, but again, you'll look for inexpensive accessories that kind of have the same look as something, although they may break right throughout dinner, that kind of thing.
We have to be clear too that you can be any size and be sexy and alluring.
Absolutely.
Any size.
Yeah.
So if we took a little black dress, as we did for the dramatic last time, if we took a little black dress and asked you to style it up, what would you look for to put on that?
Probably, well, because I'm an hourglass as well, probably a belt. I'll want it to be somewhat shaped. I'll definitely want a big earring probably an earring more so than a necklace, but again, that may relate more to my shape, but always looking for the less expensive alternative to do
Well, they
that.
say is sexy and alluring, you love hoop earrings.
Yes.
It's one
Okay,
item that they like,
okay.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, those
Yeah.
are good tips.
I mean, they,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and you can sort of see if you're listening to what Elaine is describing, this is me, this is me. I never was able to maybe describe it that way, but that's not me. But, you know,
Right.
you're watching
Yeah.
thinking, this helps me. And it also then helps you to understand when you're shopping what you might be looking for, or to give yourself permission to have those tendencies instead of feeling like, oh, geez,
Exactly.
I should be going for the leather when really I'm not so, you know, inclined
Right.
to. Yeah.
Like a little sexy alluring is a good thing, a little dose of it.
Right.
If you're all sexy alluring, you may want to kind of rethink your position in terms of long-term style, because again, you'll find that, well, what I have found is that when you go for quality, you are assured of having a winning wardrobe, and again, looking at your wardrobe in the morning and saying, yes, I know that I can put this look together, it will work for me.
But that's experience, what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's
that's
over
true, that's
time.
true,
I
yeah.
mean, there are certain personalities that don't go to the sale rack and they do buy the quality, but you've learned that over with maturity.
I've learned that
And we should
here.
say too, that you can be sexy and alluring, you can be a classic in there, you
Mhm.
can be a bit
Yes.
of a dramatic in there, you can be a bit of a sporty. So everybody has, just like, you know, your astrological sign, you have other influences that are inspiring you when you're shopping. So it's good to know who you are when you're shopping, because it makes it easier for you to do that. Yeah.
Exactly, avoid the pitfalls, you know, of, again, look at your wardrobe. Take good stock at your wardrobe and think, am I wearing most of the clothing here? Does this all make sense? Is it easy for me to create outfits that work for me? And if not, well, come and see us and we'll help.
Yes, exactly. I think this has
Great.
been really helpful and informative, and you are a beautiful, sexy, alluring woman, Elaine Charon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ladies.
We'll see you next week with another style personality.